Adam Gusky joined baseline by Colonials head coach Charlie Biscaya. And Charlie, a strong fourth quarter, was able to overcome a third quarter run by Howard, and you get the victory 59-42 over the Bison today.
It was a step in the right direction. You know, we got to get used to playing for 40 minutes. We got to sustain our energy and our intensity and our accountability for 40 minutes. And today was a step in the right direction. That lull happened, but then we responded and we got ourselves back together and started doing the things that got us the lead in the beginning. So it was good to see us take a step in the right direction with our accountability for 40 minutes.
Double-double today for Megan Smith, 13 points, 10 rebounds. She had a very strong basketball game, especially in the first half.
Yeah, you know, she's done a good job of being, one of our players that we can go to. She steps in, she steps out. You know, she handles the ball for us a lot. She's doing a good job, and, she's just got to keep going in the right direction. She's going to be a choice player for us. She really is.
Another player that I think has shown brightly, especially as a freshman, is Nneka Ezigbo. She's worked her way into the starting lineup.
Nneka's done a good job as a freshman of, handling a lot of learning. She really needed to learn a lot about the game, and she's got raw athleticism and strength and coordination. She's a defensive presence, a good rim protector, but she's got to learn the game. And that's what we're working on every day with her. That shot at the end of the game there against the press, that was a little bit exciting. That was that freshman moment. And, with our freshmen, she's kind of like what Tom Izzo said the other day. They played enough minutes now. We got to let go of that freshman stuff. They got to be accountable to go out there. They got enough minutes now to know what they need to do. So she's got to, at the end of the game there, she's got to be smarter.
59-42, Robert Morris defeats the Howard Bison, and Coach Charlie in the victory today. Ananiki Stamalam-Pruz scores 19 points, and she is now in fourth place all-time in the scoring records here at Robert Morris.
And it's good for Anna, and it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of great intensity and great focus. As a freshman, she came in here and was able to really blend in with the team and become a major piece of things early on, and that was due to her focus and her mentality. She's a gamer, and she's somebody that loves to play the game. It's good for her to see her come together today and have a nice game. I think Anna's battling, and when you're battling, that means you care, so that's great to see.
You're going to hit the road for a couple of games before you head into conference play at Iowa, and then you'll take on Morgan State before we see you back here in January.
We've been on the road a lot now, and, we didn't handle the road trip too well because we came up short in a couple close games, but, we learned from it. And, hopefully with our learning that we had just last couple of weeks, that we can go out there and, do some nice work out there in Iowa. And we've been out there many times before, so we're familiar with the place, and they've got a great program. So what we got to do is go out there and just continue to do what we did today, is be accountable, catch ourselves in our moments. Big Ten, they obviously have, tall players, athletic players, and, they're very well coached, so we have to play a real good game. But, today was a step in the right direction. So going out there feels good to see that, we're moving hard and we're moving in the right direction.
Now, we're not going to see you until you're 2 games into the conference slate. Talk about not just the challenges of the next 2 road games, but starting the conference slate on the road.
That's a good point. We got to be ready. The best thing we could do at this point is just take one game at a time. Iowa's our next challenge. We got to go out there and accept the challenge and appreciate the challenge. And our mindset is, in the big picture, is wherever we play those conference games and whoever we play, we've got to continue to get better these next 2 games. We've got to get tougher. And unless you get tougher, you're never going to get better. Unless you get tougher as a team, you're never going to be a better team. So these are our last couple opportunities here to get all these things wrinkled out and go into the conference season with we have to go into the conference season with an accountability attitude. You go into the conference season with your head down, and it starts up right after Christmas. And we got to be able to take care of business, going into that and be ready to come right back from, Thanksgiving holiday, where a lot of our players are going to be with their family, and be able to have the mindset to go right into the conference season. That's a little different than what we're used to, and, we're going to do our best to prepare them.
Charlie, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck on the road trip, and we'll talk to you again in early January.
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it.
Again, Robert Morris defeating the Howard Bison here at the Charles L. Sewell Center. We'll talk to you again when the Colonials open up conference play here at the Chuck in early January. For Justin Piles, I'm Adam Gusky. We'll talk to you then on NEC Front Row.